Alrighty then, welcome to this video where today we're going to be fitting a new exhaust to my Escort. So first things first, we need to get the old back box off. So I'm just undoing the clamp here and going around the back, and we'll lift the back box off the hanger and then pull the whole lot off. So I'm doing this with it on the ground first, so it's just easier to get it off, because once the front end of the car's in the air, it's going to make it awkward to get under the back to get the back box off, really. That's basically all. So the car went in the air and I went on about trying to separate the centerpiece from the cat. Unsuccessfully. As expected, the bolts were completely rusted solid and would not budge at all, but it was worth a try. So in the end, I just undid the lambda sensor. Obviously unplugged it first, 22mm spanner onto the sensor itself, and we're going to whip that out the downpipe. Obviously this is quite important to make sure you disconnect the lambda sensor, because the last thing you want to do is break that. And this is a new one I'd fitted just not too long before I decided to replace the exhaust. So once we've got this out, what we're going to do is we're then going to sort of drop down the downpipe and the whole centerpiece of the exhaust in one, and we'll separate it once it's off the car, since we can't exactly undo the bolts. So we'll drop down the downpipe now, and I'm just going to unhook this centerpiece of exhaust from these hangers here, and we'll take the whole lot down. The cat, downpipe and the centerpiece of exhaust will take off as one. Now this red hanger just popped off really easy. I really struggled with the black one at the back there, due to the shape of the actual piece on the exhaust, and that just wouldn't hove. Anyway, here it is, it's off the car now in one whole piece, so that's all good. And in with the new cat. So I've already fit the lambda sensor into the new cat, but we put a new cat on. The old one started rattling, so basically breaking up inside. So on with the new cat and downpipe. It's one whole piece, isn't it? Cat and downpipe. So on that goes. So I thought I'd include this little clip here of the car with the cat and centerpiece of exhaust fitted before I fit the back piece of exhaust, just so you can get a listen to what it sounds like as basically a straight pipe. So of course this is pretty loud because there's no, silencers or anything on the exhaust at the moment. So I'll just fit the centerpiece of the new exhaust. I did actually show that, but fit the centerpiece of the new exhaust and just spin the car around so you can fit the back part. We'd separated the old centerpiece from the old cat with an angle grinder. The old exhaust got chucked, and I still currently have the old cat in the garage. Not that it's much good. It's also aftermarket cat, so it's not even worth anything. Sad. Yeah, so it's pretty loud, obviously with no silencers on there. I mean, it is a petrol. Petrols are loud when there is no silencers. Trying to get lined up to where the ramps are as best you can while not being able to see where you're going is kind of awkward. Right, there we go. That's the centerpiece of exhaust on already. So now the back end of the car's in the air. It's time to fit the back box. So we're going to fit the hanger over like that. And yeah, get the hanger in, just like that. And now we're going to come to the centerpiece. I've put some exhaust paste on there. We're going to pull it up, slot the two pieces together. Look at that. Nice, that is. Nice fitment. And bring the exhaust clamp along, and we'll start clamping everything together and getting it all positioned and lined up exactly how we want it. So this is a picture of the new exhaust fitted, and I'm just going to use this little moment here just to talk about the whole reason for my actual change of exhaust. Now, there wasn't any sort of specific reason. The old exhaust was mostly fine, but I just had the offer come up of a decent new exhaust, really. It's basically got a centre box delete, which is, because Escorts originally have two silencers, a centre resonator and then the back box. Basically it's rid of that centre box, so it's centre box delete, and then it's a straight through back box, so a resonator style back box with a 4-inch tip, and it's a 2-inch pipe basically from the cat back. So it's I would say it's a 2-inch straight through, because the back box, although it's got a back box, it is the straight through type of muffler, if you know what I mean. So it's not like an ordinary kind of baffle box. It is a one that you can actually go straight through. If you were to poke something through the exhaust, you could poke it through the tailpipe and it'd pop out the front. It is a straight through exhaust system. If it's straight pipe, it'd have no boxes. But because it does have a box, it's a straight through kind of box, but it has a box. It's a straight through 2-inch system basically is what this is. So yeah, that's my new exhaust fitted.